So a lot of people ask me why my business seems to be different than other people's business in the sense that like sometimes people even ask me like, are you in your company? Are you still in the same company? Simply because I don't like promote on my personal public page like most people do on their pages. And it's really just because once I learned the difference between like certain business concepts like marketing and promotion and competition. And I remember when I first started my business, I would like spam my page like crazy. um because I thought that if people saw me first, they would buy from me first. And I wanted to get the people before anyone else got them. I had a very competitive spirit, and competition is really rooted in scarcity. I learned that from my money mentor. And once I learned that there really is no competition and that we all are different and we're put here to serve a certain group of people, and no matter how long it takes, your people will eventually find you as long as you are present and consistent, then things got a lot more relaxed in my business. They got a lot more fun. They got a lot more simple. Making money multiply, excuse me, became something that I actually enjoyed versus resented. And I want to just let you in on like not every day, but on a regular basis. I am a part of a monthly membership, a monthly mastermind, and I encourage everyone to become a part of one. Um, if you've never read the book Think and Grow Rich with Napoleon Hill, he talks about the power of the mastermind. And oh my gosh, it is so powerful. I've been following my money mentor since June of 2015, and he definitely has helped me with my money mindset. Oh my gosh. And having cash flow conversations and my sense of self-worth as a saleswoman. So I want you guys to hear something that I've really, really focused on as it relates to competition. I'm going to invite you guys to I pay good money for this information, but I'm just going to share a snippet with you because I think it's important that we all understand this. So I just want you to mastermind with me for a minute or a few minutes.
And so through the years now, many of the people who are in a similar business that I'm in, they're trainers. They teach people about wealth creation. They teach people about sales and marketing. A lot of those people, I have them speak at my events. They have me speak at their events. I promote their stuff to my people, to my audience. They promote my stuff to their audience. And this co-opetition instead of competition ideology has really helped all of our businesses grow exponentially. So you have no competition unless you happen to see it as competition. If you do, the only person that's really, well, I'm not going to say the only person because it's not true. One of the people that's hindering is you. Believing that you have a competition is stopping you from making money. It's holding you back. It's also holding back the people you serve. Your belief in competition. So that was a big aha for me, realizing that I had no competition from that standpoint, and then understanding the concept of of infinite abundance.
So he just said a mouthful there. I mean, I see so many people that do so many foul things because they're trying to steal. You can't steal a person, but they're trying to steal someone else's customers. Or I see so many people that think that two people that are both on the leaderboard, or two people that are both considered leaders, or two people that are both leading teams have to be adversarial, when little do they know oftentimes those two people are allies. Like, you don't elevate and get to a certain level without going through some type of common trial and tribulation, struggles and strife. And really, going through that will unite people. All commonalities bond people, not just commonalities, on the low level, but especially commonalities on the high level. And it's amazing how, as I've elevated in my business, some people that just being real. I previously looked at as competition just because I was very immature in my business development. But some people that I previously looked at as competition now are like my besties. My besties.
So if you believe in a limited abundance model or a limited resources model, which is what college economics teaches, that the economy is like a pie, right? And a pie only has so many pieces.
I remember that.
And every piece of pie you eat, there's less pie for everybody else to have. And there are literally millions of people walking around this planet who believe that, I don't want to make too much money, because if I make too much, there'll be less for everybody else. But that's not how it works.
I remember thinking that too.
The economy is not a pie. The economy is more like a garden, right? What is the perfect economy? Well, what is the perfect environment for human beings? Well, obviously it's a garden, because that's where God put man when he first made him, right? So when you look at the fact that there's this concept of infinite abundance, if it were limited abundance, then it would be a pie. And I've heard people say, well, I don't want to make too much money. I'm not that greedy. In fact, one of my brothers said to me one time, we were talking about business, and he asked me how business was going. I told him how good it was going. He's like, well, Marin, how much money do you want to make? I said, well, I want to make as much as you can. I said, I want to make as much as I can.
Me too.
He said, surely you can't mean that. I said, oh, surely I do mean that. And if you said it, you might not mean it. But when I say I want to make as much money as I can make, I want to make as much money as I can make.
Yes.
I said, why? How much money do you want to make? He said, oh, I don't know, not that much. I'm not that greedy. What does one thing have to do with another? Wanting to make more money makes you greedy? Well, that's what some people believe, but I don't believe that. Ooh. I just believe that some people say, well, why would you want to say you want to make as much money as you can? Because it only makes sense. That's how I want to live my life. How long do I want to live? I want to live as long as I can. How smart do I want to be? I want to be as smart as I can. How healthy do I want to be? I want to be as healthy as I can. How smart do I want my children to be? I want to be as smart as they can be. How healthy do I want to be? As healthy as they can be. It's really interesting. Like, people don't even hear themselves. The only area of their lives where they say, well, I want to be less than I can be and do less than I can do is in the money making area. That doesn't make any sense.
Yes.
Just like every other area of my life that I desire to max out my potential, my capability, I want to max out my potential and my capabilities when it comes to earning income. Why wouldn't I? And yeah, I'm wearing my
Whoo! Okay, now he said a mouthful there. Did y'all catch that? I did. There's no other area of our lives where we would settle for less than the absolute best, where we would cap our potential. But in the money arena, people do it all of the time because they have this pie mentality and they don't understand infinite abundance. Oh my gosh, let me tell you something. I promise you, every penny I have spent for this training has been so worth it. Why? Because it's made me money back. It set me free from some of the generational curses and mantras and phrases and things that were passed down, not just in my family, but in my culture, my ethnic group, how we think about money as a whole, as a collective, and getting all of that mess regarding money out of my mind, clearing all of that clutter regarding compensation out of my mind. Priceless. Let me tell y'all something. If you are left to your own devices, and if you don't start listening to people who have done better than you and know better than you and who can give you some better frameworks and perspectives on things, you will forever stay stuck. And more importantly than that, your children will stay stuck too. So anyway, thank you for sharing these few moments with me for money mentorship, money mindset mentorship, whatever. And if you want to know more about my money mentor and the membership that we are a part of, where everybody comes together and gets, these bite-sized chunks of trainings to really help us make more money by freeing our mind of the shackles that we have regarding making money multiply, I should say, then just reach out to me and let me know. Other than that, gotta go.